Last week, I picked my daughters up from middle school. We made a pit stop at our favorite taco truck in front of the car wash on Westwood Boulevard and Santa Monica. As we waited in line to order, my older daughter, Claire, noticed a homeless man coming our direction. He was white, well over 6 feet tall, with long, lank gray hair. His shirt was unbuttoned, and his chest, red and blotchy, protruded as if his sternum had been broken and never healed properly. His pants were rolled at the ankle, revealing the purple flesh of his leg and the top of his foot. He wore loafers with no socks. The girls recoiled. They're nervous around the homeless people that live all over Los Angeles, many of whom are mentally ill or suffering from substance abuse. As soon as they saw him, they wanted to abandon our taco quest and get back in the car and go. I saw him approaching, but I thought he would probably pass right by us, and I didn't want this one person to send us fleeing. I wanted to teach my daughters my recently passed grandmother's mantra: be careful, but unafraid. However, when I glanced toward him to get his logistics, I realized that he was heading directly to us. We were his destination. What to do? I had no time to think. I scanned his hands and body to see if he had any kind of weapon, and he did not appear to. I took some comfort in the fact that there were many people around, but I felt nervous not being in control of the situation, so I decided to act. I turned to face him, and I took a step toward him. We came together like two people who had been waiting for one another. Hello, sir, I said. Are you hungry? Would you like me to buy you some lunch? A look of relief washed over his face. Yes, please, I'm really hungry. What would you like? He cogently gave me his order. He'd done this before. A large beef burrito and 2 beef tacos, if that's okay with me, and maybe a Coke with ice. I gave his order to the taco vendor along with mine and the girls, and then I told the girls they could go back and wait for me in the car. They were glad to dart away, but I could tell they were worried about leaving me there. The man and I stood near one another, waiting for the order to be filled. It was awkward. I was tense, and my body wanted nothing more than to put distance between the two of us. We didn't speak, because that was the social contract. His mind was a jumble with incomprehensible things, while mine was on high alert for any potential danger. This was not about intimacy or friendship. It was my way of taking charge of the situation and his way of getting what he needed, right up until I handed the man his food. Thank you very much, he said. You're welcome, I said, stepping back. Then, with a great deal of dignity, he said, my name is Tom. This caught me off guard and caused me to look into his eyes. I saw a person there in the still point. My throat thickened with tears. I imagined Tom as an infant born into this world, just like me, fresh, unblemished, full of possibility. I wondered about all the things that had happened to him that had sent him on the path he's currently on. I knew that I had been luckier than he was. That much I knew for sure. That split second of recognition that we were both fellow humans, equally important, struck home. My name is Shannon, I said. Thank you, Shannon. Goodbye. Goodbye, Tom. Then he strode away as purposefully as he had come. I turned and saw my girls with their faces like uncut flowers pressed against the window. For a moment, all of my ambition, my ego, and pride fell away. Tom brought me back down to earth and reminded me that all that matters is how we treat each other. Thank you.